Disclaimer, the video you are about to see has content that contains swearing, substance referencing, violence, and or partial on-screen nudity. If you are a person under 13 years of age, do not watch this video by order of COPPA. In general, if you are over 13 but are sensitive, you may exit this video and find a nice wholesome video to watch. Viewer discretion is advised. Number 10. Trina Nishimura. Here we have a voice actress who certainly can't show how flexible she can be with her performances. This voice actress actually makes Clink and Beard Christian and Rial sound like damsels in distress as she puts more heroism in her characters.
By the way, boys, if you're gonna check me out, don't let me catch you.
And you can certainly hear the raw and genuine emotion they give out.
I know you're in there, and after I kill her, I'll carve out her insides. Pull you out again.
If she was just a live action actress, it probably wouldn't give much emotion as she does with voice acting. Her characters include Ross and Lily from One Piece.
Life was so difficult and I was all by myself, so what exactly was I waiting for? Just what was it that kept me going for all those hard years? Really don't care. Just get rid of them. We're paying a lot of money to have this place to ourselves.
Akio Kudo from the Bakken Test series.
Well, there's a rumor going around that you're something of an athlete. I'll bet nobody's ever told you how amazing I am and how hard I work my body.
Machiko from Death Parade.
Did you actually think somebody would ever fall in love with you? What, are you a complete idiot? I didn't want anything but your money!
Lanfan from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
That old trap of yours worked pretty well. But I'm useless without my arm. I'm going to need to find a replacement.
Rachel from Baccano.
But there was a monster there, riding aboard the Flying Pussyfoot. I saw it. A brutal crimson monster.
Isabella from High School DxD.
My name is Isabella, and I'm a rook in the service of Honorable Lord Riser Phoenix. Prepare yourself to fight, Pawn of Rhea's Reverie!
Kurisu Makise from Steins Gate.
Whatever, I got dirt in them or something, shut up!
Could this be any more cliched?
It wasn't what it looked like, things are complicated, okay? Don't even think about going there!
Racist from Haganai.
That name is only my human alias. My proper name is Racist V Felicity Sumeragi, child of darkness and true heir to the Great Night Tribe.
Ellen Mira Mathers from the Data Live series.
Have 3 units outside the room just in case they're needed. Know that Master Sergeant Tobiichi is in there too. Make sure that the range of territory...
Mizune from Soul Eater.
Chi-chi-chi. I wouldn't get too cocky if I were you, little kitty. Don't you know that the cornered rat will bite the cat?
Sherry Blendy from Fairy Tail.
She's not a rat. She's a brave hunter prowling the jungle to protect us. She is love.
Sally from Black Clover.
Your anti-magic is the cutest, but even it won't take him down that easy. You saw that dark magic tool.
Kyokujiro from My Hero Academia.
Hey, Koda, you control bugs and stuff, right? Look at this.
And Mikasa Ackerman from Attack on Titan.
Yeah, no arguing with that. You're absolutely right, sir. Guess it's what you call the greater good.
And it seems Nishimura also uses her boldness in real life, as according to her Wikipedia page, she originally intended to go to law school. To me, it seemed like a missed opportunity for her to audition for a character in the Ace Attorney anime, as it was all about judicial presentation. But no matter what she does, Nishimura's characters always show great and believable emotion towards their friends, family, and even enemies.
Well, I don't know if I would take it that far. Remember, my powers allow me to take control over any celestial spirit that you might call forth.
But note, there will be some other voice actresses that give more believable performances. But just like with Graylee, Nishimura will always be there to give her voice to characters who can give great support in any situation too hard to handle.
I don't think I'm exactly what you'd call a normal girl, so I don't know if I can offer you any good advice.
And that is a big accomplishment to achieve by not just a voice actress, but any actress in general.
There's no need to get upset. Ghosh is your name, isn't it? You're not my target. In fact, I was specifically instructed to leave you alive, so you've got nothing to worry about.
Number 9. Kyle Bear, one of the most heroic voice actors on this list. You can hear heroism from Lowenthal, Diskin, or even Sabin, but none of them compare to the great and powerful voice of Bear.
To show my respect to you for getting serious and not holding back, I will do you the courtesy of the same.
He does occasionally voice villains from time to time, but none of them can compare to his characters of heroism.
This is quite interesting. Everything is reversed. Up is down, and left is right.
The roles he's known for doing are Nefertari Cobra from One Piece.
The two of you are going to die here. We'll meet death together. I am the 12th king of the Nefertari family. I will uphold our honor.
Vato Fallman from the Full Metal Alchemist series.
Remember? The crook who was using the Usewell coal mine concessions to line his own pockets? Anyway, the Elric brothers exposed what that dirty thief was up to, and now he's on the run.
Horada from Durarara.
I heard you made an appearance at that big dollars meeting that took place 6 months ago. I'm tired of people showing up and acting all tough in our territory.
Ryuji Suguro from Blue Exorcist.
What'd you say? Listen, you loser, I came to this school because I'm serious about becoming an exorcist. And everyone here is studying hard because they want to be exorcists too.
Legolas from Blue Dragon.
Now that I've made it home, everything's gonna be fine. You folks did a great job getting me back here. You should be proud you were able to help out someone as important as myself.
Terry Falls from Ace Attorney.
No, even if I'm innocent, I don't trust myself. Maybe one day I'll accidentally kill my Talia again.
Lindo Amamiya from God Eater.
Sakuya, you show him. But before that, you make damn sure that you get Eric to safety.
Noriaki Kakyoin from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders.
Here. Your leg seems to be cut. You might want to wrap it with this handkerchief to help stop the bleeding.
Kamikaze from One Punch Man.
I figured you'd be here today. And this is the cyborg Genos, and... Hold on, I don't recognize you.
Makoto Taikei from the Fruits Basket series.
The teachers may overlook this travesty, but I will not. That is my duty, for I am Makoto Taikei, your trusted student council president.
Nakabayashi from Aldanoa Zero.
I've scheduled us for a 3-shift perimeter watch.
Did the Wadatsumi check in yet?
They can't get through. Jamming is too intense.
Kiba Inuzuka from the Naruto series.
Wait, you never understood the plan, did you? Think about it. That bat's gonna make a beeline back to his hideout to let the enemy know that he found us, right?
Mitsuo Kubo from Persona 4 the animation.
You back off! This isn't about you!
Yukiko, you're gonna come with me, right?
Fat Gum from My Hero Academia.
Anyway, I see a lot of new faces, so let me introduce myself. Nice to meet you. I'm Fat Gum.
He's so cute and squishy.
Ha! Who wants candy?
Sosuke Aizen from Bleach.
Yours was a parlor trick. It's quite a far cry from my ability to control all 5 senses.
Kazukiyo Soga from Orin High School Host Club.
And also, to promote camaraderie, each class is allowed to use an entire day for a special class event of their choosing.
Masamune Nakatsukasa from Soul Eater.
You're powerless. What's the matter, Tsubaki? I know you didn't come just to visit, so why aren't you attacking?
Kamina from Gurren Lagann.
I give you my word that if you ever start to doubt yourself, I'll come and belt you one. So don't worry, I'm right by your side. Just believe in yourself.
Umori from Hunter x Hunter.
Damn, what a moron. It's better to survive and try again next year than to pass and die trying.
Escanor from the 7 Deadly Sins.
I'm one of the 7 deadly sins, the sin of pride, and my name is Lion Sin Escanor.
And Gohan from the Dragon Ball series.
I'm not giving up yet! Piccolo, when did you get so powerful?
Bear always knows how to make any sort of anime even more epic when he gets involved. He even voices a few video game characters such as Big the Cat from the Sonic the Hedgehog series.
I think he's nice. Just look at this pretty car he's letting me drive.
And Ryu from the Street Fighter series.
There is no end on the road of fighting.
I know. I still need this.
Not only that, he also has a small cameo on the Nostalgia Critics review of the universally panned Dragon Ball Evolution.
Next time on Dragon Ball The Last Airbender, oh, forget it.
Hey Kyle, where are you going? Get back here, you coward!
I'm sorry, guys. You know, Dragon Ball Evolution is one thing, but throwing Shyamalan in there too, I still have my shame to hold on to.
A-Bear often plans when and how to show the audience that his characters are not afraid to face any challenge that could be too big for any heroes to face head on.
Yeah, if we can cut down the amount of ground he's got to work with, that should make it easier to catch up to him.
In fact, a few of these characters are considered better than the main characters. When you voice characters that are better than the heroes, you show how much the fans worship your excellency in voice acting. Well done, A-Bear. Keep on influencing newcomers.
Hey, 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 hey! Listen up, you walking faces! Having left his homeland, he never yields, never retreats, and never regrets!
Number 8. Jamie Markey. Boy oh boy, if you thought Clink and Beer and Christian's characters were completely attractive, then take a look at Markey's. She makes their characters completely neutral, while hers makes so many heads turn.
All I'm saying is if the older bros try too hard, then the rest of us have to go even further!
Now I'd like to go off on another tangent for a bit, because like Rial, she is another one of the voice actors that were some of the causes of Funimation's downfall. But some say that she's even worse than Rial, and I see why, as she and Rial have taken many jobs from another entry on this list. Not to mention add more political agendas to their dubs since she's an ADR director as well.
Oh, those pesky patriarchal societal demands were getting on my nerves.
Give it a week, they'll be begging you to change back. Huh?
Alright, enough of that, back to business. Markey's characters do know how to make beauty and toughness go together like bread and butter. Some of her performances are Aki Hinata from Sergeant Frog.
Make it look exactly like your alien world with laser beds or swamp takes or whatever. Something so exotic that it would inspire any writer who saw it, hypothetically.
Shizuka Neko Nome from Rosario Vampire.
And that brings us to our first rule. Except in special circumstances, as long as you're on campus, you must always remain in your human form. Everybody got that?
Maria Xiang from Code Geass.
Thank you, Earl Orleans. That's nice of you to say. To be honest, we owed all to the late Sir Manfredi.
Pardon me, ma'am.
Miss Valentine from One Piece.
So, while we were conducting our search to find out who had uncovered the boss's secrets, we learned something. It turns out, a rather high-ranking individual from a certain kingdom has somehow managed to infiltrate Baroque works.
Ai Yamabuki from Date Alive.
Boo, we only won 2 of these tickets instead of 3. Want to split the cost of one more? Oh, hey, it's Toka.
Witch Queen from Black Clover.
Simply appalling. To abandon your own people for an ordinary human male? We are perfect witches with unlimited potential, and you let him use you.
Rinka Hayami from Assassination Classroom.
Don't read too much into it. This isn't about you, we're just pissed at your boss. And if Koro-sensei hadn't bolted, we'd have left you behind in a heartbeat.
Shoko Kirishima from the Bakken Test series.
Good morning, Yuji. It's beautiful outside today. Are you hungry? Here.
Pestonia Shortcake Wonko from Overlord.
I have prepared a hamburger just as you requested, Lady Ara, with 2 pickles and fries on the side, with the skin intact, and a cola for your drink. Wolf.
Mount Lady from My Hero Academia.
Ugh! Are these gross dudes really alive? I thought we'd be in for a fight, but this was super easy. Maybe we should have left this to the police and gone with All Might.
Ophelia from Romeo x Juliet.
I have given her the kiss of death. Aeschylus' covenant does imbue. She will never again draw a weakened breath.
Karako Koshino from Dead Man Wonderland.
Really sorry I kicked your ass, kid. I just wanted to see what all the fuss was about. Well, I guess I'm too strong for you, short stuff. Case closed.
Gel Matsuoka from the Freeze series.
Sure, but it's modern times now, and Ko is how it's pronounced, so call me that. You should respect a girl's wishes.
Yeah, so, moving right along.
Don't gloss it over!
Junko Inoshima from Danganronpa the Animation.
Guess which one I was! 2 sides of the same coin! Twisted sisters united in their
Desiree Delight from Ace Attorney.
He pretends he's the Phantom Thief, and sometimes it's like he believes it. It's kooky, but so adorable. Ronnie's timid, always has been, so Damask is like his hero.
I'm Mikami from Future Diary.
No point in breaking a sweat, Mar. He's not getting away. Hello, boys. Don't forget, I've got the details on any guy I'm gonna flirt with, including where.
Reyes Grammary from the High School DxD series.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I know it's terribly rude, but I didn't have a chance to wash after leaving your place.
Motoko Minagawa from the Fruits Basket series.
Do you understand? We in the Prince Yuki Club are dedicated to worshipping the prince who has graced our school with his presence.
Shizuru Maihara from Orn High School Host Club.
Oh my, do you really think you'd be able to protect us? That's awfully arrogant of you, wouldn't you agree? You think that's what a woman wants to hear? Well, you're wrong.
Matsu from the Sengoku Basara series.
Means the reason you told me to let Keiji go at the time must have been because in your heart, even though you couldn't tell him, you agreed with what he was about to do.
Rebecca Catalina from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I know, sorry, but I think you'll find it was worth the wait. I've got all sorts of goodies.
Margarita from Dragon Ball Super.
I agree, my lord. And if Jiren continues to attack, that defense will eventually crumble. Our win is just a matter of time.
Kiki Serene from Snow White with the Red Hair.
Guys, Zen made the choice to eat the apple himself, but we all should have been a lot more careful about it. That's all. Although Mitsuhide carried on like the end of the world was near and started to weep like a child.
Trainee from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
I am a dryad from the forest of Jura. Please call me Trainee. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Kana Alberona from Fairy Tail.
Seriously? I finally tell the truth, only to realize my old man is a deadbeat who can't keep it in his pants? Whatever, I was just letting you know. See ya!
Irene Diaz from Black Butler.
I dare say he did. I am 12 years his elder, so we don't like to tell people. I'm sure you understand it's a trifle embarrassing.
And Elizabeth Liz Thompson from the Soul Eater series.
Excuse me for being smaller than my little sister! What right do you have to talk about symmetry anyway? 3 stripes on the left side of your hair and none on the right? That doesn't look symmetrical to me!
Her characters show that their performances can fool even the boldest and coldest of opponents.
I can't say I enjoyed that tally. Numerically speaking, we're in the worst position, my lord.
However, there are other voice actresses who can make her characters not as good by comparison.
Nikki boy, please. We really need your help. Ronnie's not a killer. I know him better than anyone.
Now, like Rial, her ego got too inflated as well, and she has become more difficult to work with lately. But whatever happens in the future, I just hope she'll end up learning from her mistakes and remembers that her work shouldn't be taken too seriously. Please listen to the fans. They need complete integrity again.
I wanted to send you off with a kiss. There you go again with that stupid face. A kiss from me shouldn't be a surprise.
Number 7. Vic Mignogna. That's right, one of the most quote-unquote controversial entries for this list.
You noticed? Yes, today my beauty is quite splendorous. I'm in full bloom.
And yes, I do know that a majority of this list has voice actors who are against him and that he technically doesn't work at Funimation anymore. And judging by his behind the voice actors page, he hasn't gotten any other roles since he was fired. But that doesn't mean he's a pure scumbag. Oh, well, would you look at that? Anywho, I put him on this list for a very good reason. Mignogna is one of the kindest, honest, and most reliable voices in all of anime.
That you are the final volume of a trilogy, Naruto. You must be the masterpiece that finishes this tale.
He's basically the Keanu Reeves of anime dubs. That's right, I just compared Mignogna to Keanu Reeves and I do not regret saying that. The voices he is known for are Clan Kane from Aldnoah Zero.
I did see the Tharsis. I am pleased, Count Troyard, that it seems to have been of use to you. I heard while we were still underway, something about Earth space and your plans to found a new kingdom?
Sabo from One Piece.
A famous captain. One day he'll be king of the pirates.
Straw Hat Luffy. He's also my brother. Brace yourself, this might be a big one.
Ikkaku Madarame from Bleach.
What are you doing, you fools? Come on, couldn't you see that I was doing my lucky dance for you both while I was waiting for you to come crawling out of your stinking sandbox to fight me?
Rin Matsuoka from the Free series.
It was supposed to be free. We were... All I ever wanted out of this was to swim with my friends. To swim with you.
Rohan Kishibe from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Diamond is Unbreakable.
I'm trying to take candid shots of office workers while on their morning commute. Just think about it. Yoshikage Kira, he stole someone's identity, correct?
Kasuga Heiwajima from Durarara.
Then you're better off not going through with it. This building is full of surveillance cameras. I'm sure they recorded me carrying you. There's no purpose in silencing me since there's evidence.
Tamaki Suo from Orin High School Host Club.
Envious, Hikaru? This is all part of my strategy. While you've wasted time blinded by your jealousy, I've foreseen the outcome of this charade.
Koichijo from Persona 4 the Animation.
I just refuse to let it end like this. We were only able to compete with those guys because you agreed to be on the team.
Nagato and young Obito from Naruto Shippuden.
War inflicts death, injury, and pain on everyone. The truth is, the more precious someone is to us, the harder it is for us to accept that they might die.
I'm leaving! Where are you going? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna go save that guy! You know, for an honor student, you're pretty dumb sometimes, Kakashi.
Spirit Death Scythe Albarn from Soul Eater.
I've been waiting for you, my angel. Hurry now and heal my heart with your sweet, sweet medical lovin'. Kiss my pain away.
Gelmute from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
I am Gelmute. If you like, just think of me as your father. Would you prefer to die?
Akechi Mitsuhide from the Sengoku Basara series.
You must have gotten quite friendly with the great malevolence. Trust does not come easily among men such as these.
Margear from Fairy Tail.
I'm afraid that we cannot. There is a considerable obstruction to that goal currently existing in this world. I'm talking about magic power.
Robert Goldtron from Overlord.
It's a valuable skill. Just by observing another magic caster, she's able to tell exactly what tier of spell they can cast.
Grease from the Hetalia series.
Cats are so cool. Retractable claws. And that rough tongue. Plus, they never have to worry about things like bankruptcy or body odor.
Ryo Urawa from Sailor Moon.
Not true. This time I just happened to get very lucky. I don't even come close to her level of intelligence.
Peter from Black Butler Book of Circus.
And that means all those rifles up there were so she wouldn't have to waste her time reloading any of them.
Melzargard from One Punch Man.
What was that? Who knows? It flew, so we killed it. That is good. Duty to protect the ship.
Broly from the Dragon Ball films.
If you wish not to fight back, I understand. But I am going to destroy this planet no matter what!
And Edward Elric from the Full Metal Alchemist series.
Once again, I'll have to listen to Colonel Sarcasm tell me how I screwed up. Struck out on the Philosopher's Stone again, huh? How am I supposed to keep funding this goose chase?
He also has some recognition outside of anime, as he also voices Crow Brawin from the anime-influenced web series Ruby.
You can, but you're not. How about we get on with it? Unless you plan on keeping these coming.
Mignana, unlike some of the other entries, puts more character in his characters.
Damn them all! Stupid, useless orcs! And the Kijin. I do remember having Geld attack an ogre village.
He shows that his performances actually make him a lot more dependable and trustworthy, given on how perfect his chemistry is with the other characters.
I've got just one condition. This attack stays our little secret.
Now, I honestly don't see how or why he has to be blacklisted and why all of the other voice actors are against him when he didn't do anything wrong. But despite despite the fact that a few of his roles have already been recasted, I just know that he will find a way to prove them all wrong because he has so many people who are standing by him, including myself. Hashtag I stand with Vic times
Over 9,000!
Alright, enough of that. Moving on.
It's your hands. They weren't meant to kill. They're meant to give life.
Number 6. Stephanie Sheh. If there was a contest for the voice actors who could play the cutest characters, Sheh would absolutely win first place.
That's the thing, Daddy. No one really knows where it is. Apparently they found a different quest than the one Tonki showed us.
Now, unlike Saxton, Sheh actually does have an excuse to voice these cute characters. Just one listen to that voice and you can tell that she is meant to voice adorable characters.
Well, that's what's kind of strange. Judging from the size of the object, I'd say it's a battleship. But these coordinates here indicate that it's in the air.
Examples of her works are Sailor Moon from the Sailor Moon series.
Let's see now. What if we decorated it with beads and rhinestones so it looks more authentic? That's a great idea!
Lode Jansen from Little Witch Academia.
First up, one flake of snow that falls in pine woods. There's snow all over. It must fall naturally or else it is rendered ineffectual.
Yui Hirisawa from K-On!
But it seemed like it would be a whole lot of fun to do! I've decided that I'm going to join this club!
Suzy Q from the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series.
Jojo? No way! When I saw you before, you were always wearing a mask. Wow, what a surprise!
Kinon Bachika from Gurren Lagann.
The Groprals are mass-produced combat units, based on all our Gurren Lagann research. If the Groprals are no match for it, your old gunman couldn't so much as put a scratch on it.
Kuro from Blue Exorcist.
Silvervine Sake! It's Shiro's Silvervine Sake! Let me have it! Oh, let me have my present!
Mikuro Asahina from The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
A really beautiful girl.
Where am I? Why did you bring me here? Who are you people anyway?
Kasuga from the Sengoku Basara series.
Mercy, my Hidekiji, I beg of you! Even a vagabond should know some things are better left unsaid.
Ryo Kamichika from Durarara.
Some friends of mine from my old junior high are here visiting, so I thought I'd show them around a bit. Oh, that's nice of you. Hey, are you by chance in the dollars, Henri?
Nagi Aiza from Your Lie in April.
Yes. Yes, I am, as a matter of fact. I want to be a pianist.
Melodia from Rave Master.
I still can't believe it's you. You've gotten taller and your hair's a different color. I like it. You're just as handsome as you were before you left on your journey.
Orihime Ino from Bleach.
Well, no. I mean, he did ask me if I wanted him to walk me home. But I'm warning you, you better watch out, champ, because I'm winning this match!
Kaguya Sumeragi from Code Geass.
Thank goodness I made it in time. That was so mean of you, the way you headed off to battle without me. I've been a huge fan of yours ever since your big debut!
Elias Vel von Einsburn from the Fate series.
I had a really scary dream. A dream where I become a really big cub.
Nui Harime from Kill La Kill.
This isn't fair, Lady Satsuki! Why didn't you tell me you were doing something this fun today? I thought you and I were way closer, like two peas in a pod.
Yui from the Sword Art Online series.
He didn't do anything to my settings, he saved me. He told me I was his daughter. That makes him my daddy. You see how that works?
And Hinata Hyuga from the Naruto series.
Neji just said that in your hands, you hold more than one life. I'll never let my comrades die. Those words and the conviction behind them are not lies.
No words could describe the sheer adorableness that her characters give in whatever event that occurs.
Of course I am! I get to wear the new Chuban High School uniform! With all of my friends!
Even when danger comes, they'll always have their positivity present.
This won't do at all! I tailored Junkets just for you, you know! I can't let you wear that horrid thing!
Although I will have to say that just like with Saxton, she could use a variety of characters to voice that are more than just cute. I mean, seriously, is there like a list of voice actresses who are allowed to voice a variety of characters and voice actresses who are only allowed to voice cute characters or something? But still, her cuteness will always make everyone feel good whenever negativity happens. Just don't be too infatuated with them. There's a lot more to come, so let's move on before we die from the cuteness.
Wow! I wonder if that means it's a really smart purebred cat with pedigree papers. I hope so. Or an American short-haired type cat.
Number 5. Todd Habercorn. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the king of rowdy impulsiveness.
Useless garbage. I'm a horrible, disgusting person who doesn't deserve to live another day.
Though to be fair, Habercorn has voiced intelligent characters as well, but he's mostly known for doing performances that are majorly over the top and sporadic.
First I got pasta sauces, wine, pasta fruits, and ingredients for pasta.
This is no preparation for
Don't
war!
sweat it. I also made stuff for the war.
His characters included are Hikaru Hitachin from Ouran High School Host Club.
And besides, who hasn't fantasized about twins? Having two loves is better than one, don't you think?
Yudachi from Naruto Shippuden.
Yeah, I don't recall it ever raining this hard on other days before, you know?
Maybe he's doing something that requires a lot of power.
But if it keeps on raining like this...
Kyoji Nemoto from the Bakken Test series.
Peter! Don't try to get righteous with me. We're in this together now. You helped break into the safe where the exams were being kept, remember? If they were to ever find that out, you'd be in as much trouble as me.
Ling Yao from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Didn't you? You can't just sucker punch me like that! How could you lie? You always said you don't believe in telling lies! It can't end this way!
Firo Pro Chineso from Baccano.
Old timer, did you know that I'm Firo Pro Chineso of the well-respected Martello family?
Did you?
Italy from the Hetalia series.
Come on, Mr. Germany, you can be my friend, can't you? We'll be an alliance. I've always been ruled by somebody since forever.
Koza from One Piece.
We are all running out of the strength to fight. There's no reason for shedding any more unnecessary blood here. We need to settle everything for good with our next attack.
JD from the Sailor Moon series.
Please rest assured, Queen Beryl. I have a new plan, and this one will succeed, I promise you.
Sukune Aono from Rosario Vampire.
The bus. It doesn't come at different times, but different days? What, am I reading this right? The bus only comes here once a month?
Raji Shanarzer from Snow White with the Red Hair.
Oh, so you made it. I have to say, it's quite a surprise. I didn't believe that red hair you left behind was real.
Marlo from Attack on Titan.
You're wrong, Boris. I'm nothing like the rest of you degenerates. I joined up because the military police is in dire need of repair.
Aru Akise from Future Diary.
Elementary, my dear Watson. You are, after all, in the company of a future internationally renowned detective.
Triller from Aldenoa Zero.
Then, Count Cruteo, please, allow me the honor of doing that for you. An opportunity to repay your hospitality. At least some.
Shiro Iori from Kill La Kill.
When covers are cloth-based, they get their energy via a linkage thread that's connected to the primordial life fiber.
Alistair Chamber from Black Butler.
He lent me help in trying times, and when someone does that, the Viscount Druid pays him back twofold!
Salim Hopshaws from Black Clover.
I chose you as my escort because I wanted the opportunity to apologize to you. You're hoping to be the Wizard King one day, yes?
Genthru from Hunter x Hunter.
Hell no. First, I have to take that ring back inside the game. And once I do, I'll confirm that all the cards are indeed in the binder.
Drive Knife from One Punch Man.
Listen, Metal Knight is actually your enemy. Be careful.
What do you mean?
You will know soon enough.
Keroro from Sergeant Frog.
Well, I did give it the old college try, but I have no choice. I mean, I can't risk my own life out there. It wouldn't be much of a platoon if it had a dead leader, right?
Takimaru from Toriko.
But there's great risk in seeking such a high capture level ingredient. You men are really going above and beyond for them.
Shimada from Death Parade.
We lost our parents when we were pretty young. Money was always tight, so we tried to drag out the game by keeping a rally going.
Jocko from Dragon Ball Super.
Forgive me for interrupting your little marital spat, but if you don't need me, I'll be leaving. She calls me halfway across the galaxy for this.
Haruka Nanase from the Freeze series.
Why, it won't change anything. A dream's not something you stumble across. I'm fine just the way I am.
Oberon from Sword Art Online.
You dare talk to me like that? System command! Generate object! ID Excalibur!
Death the Kid from the Soul Eater series.
Pathetic. Useless. I don't deserve to be his son. I wish I trusted him.
And Natsu Dragon from Fairy Tail.
Plus, I know I can count on everybody else. What I'm most afraid of is losing what we all have together.
Habercorn gives his characters rambunctious behaviors that make them stand out from any other main or supporting character.
By a radical type of player who hunts his opposition. The man who died was killed by someone called the Bomber.
He's even a recurring guest on videos by Watch Mojo.
Number 4. Ugh, Daphne. Fairy Tale. Oh no, no. We aren't gonna go down this route again.
It does make you wish you could be friends with one of them, that way you can go crazy along with them.
Well, as you're so fond of reminding me, I am a super elite galactic patrolman, and it's my duty to document interplanetary conflict.
But there is another entry on this list who provides crazier characters than the ones Habercorn provides, and I'll get to that in a minute. On another side note, he's one of the few voice actors who's on Mignonna's side, although according to what I've read, he'd been threatened termination and legal actions if he and a few other voice actors kept protesting. But that proves he can always be relied on. If you can rely on him, you can rely on his characters too, and that shows nothing can stop you from being loyal to friends and fans. Whether relentless or not, Habercorn knows how to make it work.
I was looking forward to going head-to-head with him and giving him the beating of his life.
You're all busted up. Get real.
Sounds to me like you want to catch a beating.
Number 4. Christina V. Here we have the Princess of Spunk. V voices characters that aren't just adorable, cowardly, or attractive.
Oh, okay, I get it now. Wait, so does that mean that there were others?
She makes her performances fit well with adventurous and rocking mannerisms.
Twice you call me Porky, you bastard! You're stretching my pork rinds.
Just like A-Bear, outside of anime, she has also provided voices for video games, including Noelle Vermillion from the Blaze Blue series.
What do we do, Ragna? We haven't devised a strategy or anything.
Kampa from the Hyperdimension Neptunia series.
Yes, this is Jad's house. You'll be in a lot of trouble if you stay.
And Shantae and Risky Boots from the Shantae series.
Risky Boots.
The half-genie runt.
So...
Also like Mendez, she got her start as a YouTuber back in 2006 where she did English covers of anime openings.
In the shadows, lost the world around me. After I'd come so far from all the battles, but I really only hear the pounding of my broken heart.
In fact, according to this About section, she was one of the first anime cover artists. Now that is impressive. One of the first anime cover artists eventually became an official anime voice actor. Her well-known characters include Mao from One Piece.
So the treasure grants wishes, huh? Here. Some cold water for you.
Sailor Mars from the Sailor Moon series.
I am the pretty guardian who fights for love and for passion. I am Sailor Mars!
Ruri Hijiribe from Durarara.
The events that led up to Hollywood discovering she had powers. The reason that she became a serial killer. What happened back then. And what Yodogiri did to me. I haven't told you any of that yet.
Rei Haomaru from Kill la Kill.
Not at all, ma'am. You're right on time. However,
However, what is it?
The Grand Couturier is paying a visit to Honoji Academy.
Sakura Mato from the Fate series.
I don't have anyone I can call mom or sister. Grandfather said that I should just think of them like they never existed.
Rayet Areish from Aldeno Zero.
We are not gonna be dying. We'll beat the Martians. We'll beat them and see to it peace comes back. For everyone.
Koharu Seto and Izumi from Your Lie in April.
Want a candy apple? I got it for you. You don't listen. You've gotta be kidding me. In no time at all, she's gotten way better.
Miyoakiya from K-On!
You know, the guitar is the core instrument of the band, and because of that, you have to play right up in front of the group. So the eyes of everyone in the audience are on you.
Marjolaine from Little Witch Academia.
This is all underwhelming, just like it is every year.
Vittoria from The Rising of the Shield Hero.
Answering that question will take time, and this isn't the best place for a chat. Let's go somewhere more comfortable.
Ryuka Dokugamine from Bleach.
First of all, you have no persuasive skills to speak of. I should handle this one. I'll persuade him in no time.
Alicia Rue from Sword Art Online.
I like the wandering type. Have you ever thought about being a merc for the cat scene? You get 3 meals a day plus snacks and a nap.
Killua Zoldyck from Hunter x Hunter.
You move, you die. You use Nen and you die. Make a sound and you die. If you understand, close your eyes.
Toma from The Promised Neverland.
This is awesome! I can last way longer than I did before. Maybe I can even beat Norman!
And Hawk from The Seven Deadly Sins.
Whether it's burned to a crisp or it's just raw, the captain of the Order of Scraps Disposal isn't allowed to be picky. And that's how I ended up with this invincible power!
V's performances in anime really shows that her characters can always stand out from other male or female adventures in other forms.
Then there's no choice. If you won't work together, new heroes will be summoned. Which means all 4 of the heroes we have now must be removed.
But she seems to carry it outside of anime, as she's also the voice of Ladybug from Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir.
The catsuit will do, thanks. At least now we know where to find her.
Whether in or outside of anime, V gives her characters traits that viewers can relate to and makes herself a role model for girls who wish to be as adventurous as her.
Yes. In the past, the Light Music Club was pretty famous for its incredible live performances at the Sakura High Festival.
But she's only number 4, which means there will be other voice actors who give more commitment in their vocal ranges. But don't let that distract you from how changes made by V makes an impact to any anime veteran or newcomer.
Yes. I called them one night when I couldn't unlock my front door. The stalker jammed something in the keyhole.
Number 3. Clifford Chapin. Who could ever forget a voice actor who puts so much anger and vigor into his voices? Whenever you hear Chapin's voice, you feel his anger surging throughout your being.
Even then I didn't like you. From the moment I met you, the Black Bulls are the weakest of the Magic Knight squads, and you're the worst of them. Asa!
Just be very careful when you're around his characters, because when they get furious, they mean business.
I'm not gonna let you terrorize them! There's no way! We're the ones who are gonna win this!
This vigorous voice actor is known for roles such as Yuri Dreyar from Fairy Tail.
That doesn't count! You cheated! I called do-over! No! I will not accept it! Okay, then new rule. We have to let the other person finish talking!
Peter Mock from Overlord.
Ninya has a talent called Magic Affinity. He's able to learn magic spells twice as fast as the average caster, isn't that right?
Yuki Kagurazaka from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
Man, really? I can't believe that's how the show ended! Beldandy is my favorite character!
Acro from Ace Attorney.
Max is complicated. And you put on an amusing circus yourself, but still, that's all that it was.
So from High School DxD Hero.
You know what they say about assuming things, don't you? Though in this particular instance, you'd be correct. Luckily, he makes up for that lack of skill with another unique power.
Takuya Uzumi from the Freeze series.
Yo.
Yeah?
I'll never forgive you if you screw this up. Get out there and kick some ass for Samezaka.
Charles Gray from Black Butler Book of Circus.
Hello there, top of the morning. Don't mind us, we just dropped by for a little chat with the Earl.
Langris Vaught from Black Clover.
Forget about what it would do to mother and father. I think a certain someone would be quite devastated as well.
Kugel Mugel from Hitalia the World Twinkle.
Can a revolution be considered art? And if so, why wouldn't a bomb Kyuhen be art? And in that case, what about a Declaration of Independence?
Tomohiro Sugino from Assassination Classroom.
He's got a point. I mean, these are only BBs, right? For all we know, you just stood there and took them like a champ.
Kaba from Dragon Ball Super.
Hello, gentlemen. Sorry, this may seem like a strange question, but are the two of you Saiyans?
Mihaya from Snow White with the red hair.
No need to be vulgar. It sounds ugly when you put it that way. There are tons of rich people who have very strange taste.
Connie Springer from Attack on Titan.
Seems like you're always having to save my ass. You and everyone else. Even Annie put herself on the line for me once. I owe you a lot.
And Katsuki Bakugo from My Hero Academia.
We beat him up and hang him from a post to make an example out of the punk. Then we make the kids throw rocks at him. It'll be the most effective way to make them realize what an insignificant pest their leader is.
Chapin certainly has a reputation for performing characters that desperately need anger management therapy. But that's what we love about him. He may make his characters sound hot-headed or even mellow, but they can even make villains look pale by comparison.
Oops, my bad. Guess that was rude, huh? Sorry. Hello, Red Dragon.
Any character who becomes more feared than the villain, we probably have Chapin to thank for that. It makes you wonder if he ever does get angry like that in real life. If that's the case, then he'd better have about a dozen stress balls to quell his fury.
But if you seriously believe you're gonna surpass me as a hero, even with your new power, you better think again, Deku!
But all jokes aside, his performances make his character seem fearless and never afraid to face enormous and ambitious challenges to take in. But despite all that, there is one voice actor who actually gives more and much better emotions than Chapin's trademark anger. So let's move on.
Oh, did you forget? I was sure I told you earlier that she's helping us out with a little experiment. Here, see for yourself.
Number 2. Jeremy Lay. You have Ment as the most underrated voice actress. You have Christian, a voice actress who voices cute and tough characters. And you have Nishimura, who can make any voice as assuring and dependable as possible. But none of them are as believable or as authentic as Lay.
It was Mandalay's cousins. Kota's parents, that is. They were heroes too. But they were murdered.
Lay gives her characters more sympathy and more empathy than any other entry on this list.
Everyone expects great things from you now. And guess what? So do I. Talk about pressure, huh?
Her known roles include Aiza from One Piece.
Oh no! Of course you just had to break down at a time like this, didn't you? No! Work!
Kirimi Nekozoa from Ouran High School Host Club.
There's debauchery here! Yay! There's debauchery here, isn't there?
Elizabeth Mitford from Black Butler.
Oh, how many times do I have to tell you? Call me Lizzie. Oh, you really are just the cutest thing ever, aren't you, darling boy? I could just eat you up!
Sarada Uchiha from Boruto.
Oh, to be honest, since you're always causing trouble, maybe it's better if you don't feel right for a change. But besides all that, ever since I heard this bun was so good, I've been dying to try it.
Yurin Egan from Blue Exorcist.
These stupid notions dividing demons and humans, you're the ones causing this madness. These are my friends now, and I'm never going back, ever!
Riru from Save Me Lollipop.
We wouldn't lie to you. With this, you'll finally be free from the dangerous life you've been leading. You'll no longer be targeted by examinees. Take this, and you can finally say goodbye to your friends.
Lichtenstein from the Hitalia series.
I've always liked that you work so hard at your career. but I don't see why you can't relax more often.
Natsumi Hinata from Sergeant Frog.
Stop staring at me, pervert! Next time we need an adult to take us to the ocean, it's your turn to get shot in the face with a frog gun.
Alyssa Ilankina Amila from God Eater.
It might get shaky, but there's absolutely nothing for you to worry about. It's all okay. Every one of you is going to the Far East Branch, just as I said.
Cheadle Yorkshire from Hunter x Hunter.
I want each of you to write down what you believe is the optimal election process, and I ask that you bear in mind that our ultimate goal is a 95% quorum.
Pixie Bot from My Hero Academia.
We're pitting classes against each other in a test of courage. I know you've been training hard today, and later you'll get to play hard.
Suzuha Amane from Steins Gate.
Relax, I'm not gonna go around blabbing about it. You know, if it's a problem with the time machines that's got you all down in the dumps, why not try hitting up old John Teeter for advice?
Sailor Venus from the Sailor Moon series.
This is kind of my disguise. Down here on Earth, I'm Minako Aino, and I'm a middle school student, like you.
Alicia Hughes from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Sissy! Be safe, okay? And come back and visit me real soon.
Patricia Patty Thompson from the Soul Eater series.
Hey, Midget, where are your manners? Aren't you gonna answer us? When someone says hello, you answer, okay?
Lucy Hartfilia from Fairy Tale.
Refuse to run away. I won't do it. I'd rather stay here with you. I can't think of anything that would make me happier.
And Asuna from the Sword Art Online series.
Then stop putting your laundry off. I can't believe we both dressed in our old colors today. What are the odds of that?
The reason why Lei is better than the other voice actresses is because she voices characters who are cute, tough, and understanding all at the same time.
It's scratched up! But at least I didn't dream it! So what's the big idea? How come you're in my apartment?
Sure, you could argue that the other voice actresses are all of those things too, but Lei does these traits better than all of the other voice actresses combined. Seriously, just one listen to her voice and you can hear the genuineness in her performance.
Cool! The shrine near Mutsumi is having a festival too! There, all done!
She may give a lot more emotion, but the question is, why is she only number 2? Well, believe it or not, there is one more voice actor who gives much more genuine emotion and chemistry in their performance. But I'll always choose Lei here as a close second to characters who give out the most believable emotion. And when you hear my number 1 entry, you'll see why she comes very, very close.
I'm not gonna die, got that? I can't die because I have to protect you.
Now before I reveal number 1, I'd like to present to you some of my honorable mentions. Now like I said, there were way too many voice actors and actresses to choose from, which meant there'll be some I may have missed or didn't know about. So please take this part with an extra pinch of salt. And now, here they are.
Just for you Breaking it down, she look at Ready to burst the way you want it Running the right moonlight all I got it Can you tell me why I don't fly I'm thinking that you Kimi daけを I'm searching for truth 真実を確信について偽りに乗って断りを得ない 上の愛記憶のリヴァイ揃えるパズルその軌跡をたどる迷った時は仲間の声と君が道しるべ時明け過ぎずさべからるんだいつまでもアリバイはないいつも一つの答え求め Just for you 断りを realness I'm thinking about you about you about you
Now just note that this voice actor could have been in any top 10 list given how talented he is. I'll also give a very in-depth reason why I chose him as the best. So without further ado, here is my number one pick. Number 1. Bryce Papenbrook. This guy right here is the living embodiment of pure golden voice acting. Papenbrook is one of those voice actors who acts like they really are the characters they are playing.
Find out what that key goes to safely. Sure, risks may be necessary, but don't go pushing things too far.
You've got Sabbath, Graylee, A-Bear, and Habercorn trying to act like they're characters, but Papenbrook actually is his characters.
You got the right to think about those people and forgive yourself. That's it. That's what I wanted you to know.
His most known roles include Kagura Karatachi from Boruto.
It is truly an honor. A warm welcome, son of Naruto Uzumaki, the legendary 7th Hokage.
Rikuto Aikida from Assassination Classroom.
So why does someone so awesome get into teaching in the first place? If you want to make us that awesome, you've got your work cut out for you.
Masumi Kida from Durarara.
Was that a question? Sounded like one, so now you get 3 answers to choose from.
Kijin Shinokawa from Sailor Moon.
Art is an explosion! Now all of you go to your assigned dressing rooms and wait your turn there!
Makoto Naegi from Danganronpa the Animation.
Really? Son of a... come on! I thought the guy's showers didn't lock.
Caesar Antonio Zappelli from the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series.
I don't think that's any excuse. I heard about Strezzo, and I was impressed to find out that he fought one of the Pillar Men.
Calm Craftsman from Aldnoah Zero.
That's pretty typical for VIP limos these days, especially with government vehicles.
Rin Okumura from Blue Exorcist.
Oh, I don't know about that. I grew up in a house full of guys and they all sucked at cooking. I didn't really have a choice. I had to learn how to do it.
Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan.
I will always wrap your scarf. Always and forever. That's a promise!
Yoshindo from My Hero Academia.
Interesting. This isn't the Class A from the sports festival. It's obvious their training is making them better fighters.
Marugori from One Punch Man.
All I wanted was to be the strongest man in the world! And now that I finally am, I kill my own brother!
Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins.
Oh well, it's whatever. Guess Elizabeth and Elaine are lucky they didn't end up with those two, aren't they?
And Kirito from the Sword Art Online series.
Easy. Compared to a bullet from a high-powered rifle, knocking down high-speed spells is nothing.
Now here is the reason why I chose him as my number 1 pick. Out of all of the entries on this list, Papenbrook is the voice actor who gives the most emotion and chemistry in his performances. When you hear his emotions, you actually feel them too. You can believe him when he's angry.
I can't move forward unless I pass this test, so put me back!
Sir Meliodas.
When he's sad.
You son of a bitch! We could have saved her! We almost had her out! Why did you come? Why?
When he's embarrassed.
Shammy! What are you doing in my room? Not that I mind or anything.
When he's happy.
Yep. And can you imagine what it would be like if we could reproduce the feel of skin and a pulse?
and any other emotion that comes out of his characters. And voice acting must run the family, as he is the son of voice acting legend, the late great Bob Pappenbrook. And given the emotions he gives out, his father would be very proud that his own son is following in his footsteps. And because of the great emotional kaleidoscope he is, Pappenbrook is without a doubt the #1 voice actor on this list. Pappenbrook, your performances is influential for all ages, and no matter what, never ever quit your day job.
I'm scared of turning back into who I once was. But I've still gotta let it happen.
Well, that was completely hard, but it's finally done. And I'm sorry it took me so long to finish this. I've been busy with real life and also having to stay indoors all day. Anime truly has become a big cultural phenomenon for all regions. Not to mention, it was really a completely tedious and horrendous hassle to pick the best entries for this list. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with my picks? Was there any voice actor or actress I didn't know about? Were there any that should have been on this list, or at least in the honorable mentions? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. And who knows, maybe there could be better lists than this one. It could bring my creativity judging the better work. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. This is Jordan Martinez signing out.